Hello and welcome back to latest Sinn. Today's video is just really a state of my current collection. I'll just show you a few pieces. First one to show you is my Tissot 2014 limited edition T-Race. This one's got a display back and is limited to just over 3,000 pieces worldwide. The next piece is my Glycine Airman Noon 1953 limited edition. This is limited to 1,000 pieces worldwide. This is a Glycine F104. And this one, like the other Glycine, has a display back. I'll do a further video on this piece because I don't think I've shown you this one in detail before. Let's go to this one. And this is my Hamilton Jazzmaster skeleton watch. There's no date on this. It's a straightforward watch, which I kind of like about it really. And this one too has a display back, just like the Glycine F104. I have a further video on this particular piece. It's the Hamilton Jazzmaster. Oh, up there. Right, leave that. Right, let's go to the next one. Is a diver, and this is my Seiko Prospex limited edition diver, which I picked up last year. Solar with a 60-minute recording time. This is the 24-hour time of the time there. I've got it on this bracelet, which I purchased aftermarket, but it came on a rubber strap, and I might do a further video on that one too. Another Seiko is the Seiko 5 Baby Monster with orange decor and orange dial with the monster hands. I love this watch. This is Uncle Hank's favourite piece in the collection at present, and he uses this piece for his watch segment videos. This one also has a display back. It's quite nice to see in modern day watches. It's not really a true diver, it's only to 100 meters. It's a good piece to add to your day's beach wear. That's that one. Also, I might do a further video. I haven't done an in-depth video of that Seiko Baby Monster, so I will put that in my diary to make on. This one is also in the diver class, but this again is only limited to 100 meters, so it's not going to be a true divers, but it's beachwear, just like the Baby Monster. This is by Spinnaker Wreck in green, and I've got this on a Zulu diver camo NATO. This also comes with a display. That's a display back there. Can't bother to take the NATO off just for that, so I'll just try to do a quick glimpse there of the display back. I do like this piece, mainly for its uniqueness. I haven't got another watch that's purposely been battered to replicate being at the bottom of the sea. So it's a cool watch in the collection. It does get beta wear, I call it. Another diver is this Taser Storm Pro limited edition. This is a cool watch that also I like in the collection. It's got gas cylinders instead of loom for the markers there, and it does provide good loom of an evening. Cool watch to have in the collection. I've got this on a bracelet, and I also got it on with a NATO. So this is a let's see, yep, special tactical edition Black Storm Pro H3 illumination. That's a cool watch. I like that watch. I might do a further video on this one. This one's a Quartz Fossil Speedway. Now I know people are going to start shouting their hands up and saying, what's this doing in your collection? Well, it was purchased really during the early noughties when my two Amigas at the time needed to go in for a service, and I was down a watch to wear, so I went out and bought this Fossil Speedway, and it's been in my possession ever since. It's just a cool retro feel to it now, and I put a retro NATO vintage Bond themed NATO on it, and I just think it adds a little bit of a zest to the collection. It's a bit battered, but it's a very good beater, similar to the Spinnaker rack. The next watch we might as well show is a Technic Marine Black Reef, and this is my only version with the Valorux 7750 in the collection at the moment, having recently sold my Glycine Airman Firefighter. And this is a diver in all sense of the word, so look at that, 500 meters with a automatic helium escape route there. And this one has a display back. Cool feature of this watch is that during the nighttime, the logo there is also loomed up, which is a cool watch. Cool watch. And if you like the look of this watch, pick up my earlier review of the Black Reef. Now we're getting into the big boys of the collection. I'll go straight in with my Amiga Dynamic chronograph. This was originally on a brown leather strap, which I've still got, but it's all cracked, and I don't want to really take the risk of putting it on the watch at the moment. And I don't really want to sell it either, because it's kind of it's the leather strap that it came on, and I don't really want to lose some of the history of the watch, so to speak. So I went out and purchased an Amiga NATO strap, and I went for the red with the yellow on the side there. It was on the expensive side, but it's a cool watch, and I wanted to give it a cool strap. NATOs are certainly there's more life in them than a leather equivalent, so the NATO, okay, it was expensive, but I do think it's going to be good in the long term. And the nick there, you can see at 4 o'clock, due to a damage when it got dropped onto a tiled floor. I have been considering laser welding on this, if it can be possible, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to ruin it completely. So the jury's still out on whether to see what they can do, because the dent in the case, there, you can just about see it now. So now we come on to my Glycine KMU 48, which is a pilot's watch, and I like this watch because it reminds me of the old-fashioned pocket watches. And now we come to my DW Steel Canteen watch, and again, this watch being on a large size, but I do like it. And now we look at my Hamilton Khaki day date, and I like this watch. I tend to use it more as a dress watch rather than a daily wearer. And now another watch from the Swatch family, and this is my Tissot Quickster. And I like this watch. It's a quartz movement only, but I'd still like it, and I use this really as a daily beater. Now we get onto my Tudors. Right. The first is my Black Bay Heritage 41MN. The reason I purchased this watch is that I'm a huge fan of the Rolex 6538, the big crown Rolex as seen in Goldfinger on the wrist of Sean Connery. And at the moment, this watch really does homage to that era best. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have one. I love this watch, and it's a daily wearer in rotation with the others. So we get to all the way down to the recent purchase, and it is my Tudor Pepsi. I've been on the waiting list for this watch, and out of the blue I suddenly got a text message to say a collection had arrived at my local AD. Was I still interested? And boy, was I still interested. However, if you've seen in the little unboxing of this video, I was a bit tad too late, and the only versions left were the leather deployment. Again, I like the big crown on this. No crown guards. I often say that from the evidence of my past watch dealings when I tinged the Omega, had that had a crown guard on there, the crown guard would have obviously protected the crown, but also received a dent in the process. And therefore, you're looking, the case of the watch needs to either be heavy polished or you leave the dent in. Whereas if you haven't got any crown guards and the crown does get a whack, bends, and etc., you don't need a case replacement. You just simply need a new crown. And I think that's the benefit of having watches that don't have crown guards. So that's it. That's my look at my current watch collection. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one.
Oh, Marge. I'm over here, Marge. No, this way, yep, the other way up, yep. You're coming over, Marge. Oh, no, nothing, I just want to, I know you want to go over there, I know, but look at this. I just want to show you this, before I whip out my monster and give it a really good shake. You know, I wanted to show you, this statue over here, Marge. Oh, no, come on, Marge, it won't be a minute, Marge, it won't be a minute. You see, I think we've done this position back in our younger days, Marge. Does it not look familiar at all? You know, I'm pretty sure it's the same one that we discovered in the Kama Sutra. Ow, Marge, stop pinching. Marge, where are you going now? Let's get a selfie with it. Come on, Marge, let's get a selfie. Let's get a selfie with the statue. Marge? Oh, come on. Oh no, she's stormed off into her favourite shop. Oh dear, I've embarrassed her. This could be pretty dangerous indeed, particularly for my credit card. Oh dear.